This video contains information on how water operators can use the Preparedness Against Hazardous Events tool for receiving assessments on their preparedness level against a series of hazardous events. This is the video tutorial for the Preparedness Assessment tool of aqua3S platform. This tool platform has been developed by DRAXIS Environmental. The Preparedness Against Hazardous Events tool is a crisis management tool that aims to support stakeholders that are responsible for water infrastructure in assessing their preparedness level against a series of hazardous events and helps them improve their level of preparedness by providing high-level recommendations. In more detail, the tool scope is the identification of areas of strength and weaknesses in the crisis management plan of a water organization. The tool is divided in 4 sections. The hazardous events section, where the user selects a specific hazardous event from a list of predefined events. The crisis management section, where the user selects all the crisis management actions that their organization is implementing for the specific event. The preparedness assessment section, where the level of preparedness is qualitatively evaluated and areas of strength, of improvement and weakness are identified. The recommendation section, where recommendations are provided to the user that can serve as a guidance for the user towards enhanced preparedness. Starting with an introductory page of the tool, the user can be informed about the different functionalities that are provided, such as the identification of areas of strength or weaknesses and how the preparedness tool is going to be performed, as well as the ability to create a new session or proceed with a previous one. It should be noted that the user can find the 5 most recently created sessions for selection, and each stored past session includes all the actions that have been selected. Moving on the hazardous events section in this page, the user can select the hazardous event that is under evaluation. There are 16 hazardous events from which the user can choose. Let's choose the flood event. In the sequel, there's the crisis management section that includes the 3 main states of crisis event, the pre-crisis, the crisis, and the post-crisis. Each state is separated to predefined functional areas, and each area includes the actions that can be deployed by an organization towards crisis management. The user can select the actions that are performed by the organization at the moment or the ones that we are not currently remanded, but they want to examine how they contribute to the organization's overall level of preparedness. The user can select an action by clicking on the relevant content, and selected actions are shown with a different color, or they can be deselected. Information about each action appears when the user hovers over each button. Let's select randomly some actions from 3 stages. After the completion of the selection, the users verify their selections and proceeds to the preparedness assessment section of the tool that informs the users about the assessment results per each stage and per functional area. The assessment results include the level of preparedness, which is visualized by utilizing different colors for each level of preparedness status. Specifically, green for high prepared, blue for moderately prepared, red for slightly prepared, and different verbal expression and graphical situation I used. This assessment is realized on per crisis stage. Apart from the organization's level of preparedness, the user is informed about the impact that the hazard event has on the components of a water supply system. The impact of an event is given by verbal expressions, and in the help model at the upper and right part of the page, the user can find a more detailed description of each expression. The last section is the recommendation section, where the users can view the recommendation actions that can be implemented in order to increase the organization's level of preparedness. The user can see the recommendation either on screen or via a report. The on-screen report includes the recommendations that are not implemented by the organization and have the most impact in increasing the level of preparedness for the selected hazardous event. The on-document report includes the full list of the recommendations actions that can be implemented, and it can be downloaded. The user can also download the assessment report that sums up the updated results that generated for the created session, and the crisis management guide that contains extra information on the crisis management states. Thanks for watching.